As always, there are trends around social media. LinkedIn is no different. And Nancy and I stay completely up to date on this, whether it's staying up to date on the way that we should connect, the way that we should message, new features to the platform, and also content that is really resonating, really hitting home, and is allowing people to succeed more on the platform. And what Nancy and I have seen most recently is there is one type of, I would say 1A and 1B. They kind of meld together. There's a type of content right now that is really, really hitting home. It is really resonating. And people are growing their business, seeing more revenue coming in, having people reach out to book calls just by posting this type of content. Now, this type of content is thought leadership / storytelling, which I'm going to go through an example with you. Before I do that, Nancy and I actually created a resource for anyone that wants it. It's completely free. So if you're listening on the podcast, all you have to do is go to the description of the episode, click on the link, and that will give you access to our high impact 3-post template for LinkedIn. So it is a template that gives you 3 high impact posts for LinkedIn. Basically, it's almost like Mad Lib style, if you remember that, kind of fill in the blank. And it's completely free. You click on the link, you get access to it. If you are watching on social, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, or LinkedIn, if you type the words high impact in the comments, I will send you the direct link where you can access this template. And the great thing is these templates, there's 3 of them. You can interchange all of them. And what they do is they help you to tell your story. They help you with thought leadership, which inevitably will help you grow your business using LinkedIn. So what I mean by thought leadership storytelling post on LinkedIn, yes, LinkedIn short form video is still impactful. Yes, LinkedIn newsletters are still impactful. Yes, LinkedIn poll questions are still impactful, but there's something right now about the storytelling / thought leadership type posts that is really hitting home for a lot of people. So I want to give you an example of exactly what I'm talking about, because I think if you either A, get the visual in your head as I kind of read you this type of post, it just lands differently. It just lands differently. So I posted something a couple weeks ago. It did very well. 16 engagement, 28 comments. People really resonated with it. So here's what the post actually said. It starts off by saying, quote unquote, just automate it. Might be the worst advice for coaches and consultants on LinkedIn. There's a myth going around that you can scale your business on LinkedIn faster by using bots to connect, message, and scrape emails, even have your VA log in and act as you. But here's the truth. Doing this violates the LinkedIn user agreement and can result in your account being permanently deleted. There are no warnings and there are no second chances. LinkedIn was designed for real connections. It rewards those who show up with intention, sending genuine messages, sharing helpful content, and actively supporting others in the feed. Want your business to grow on LinkedIn? Be human, be helpful, be present. The long game wins. What's a LinkedIn myth you see others falling for? Or what was your biggest takeaway from this post? Leave it in the comments below. That is an example of a thought leadership type post. And why that's impactful is because A, you're debunking some sort of myth. So for me, what I was looking to do with that post was to debunk the myth that you could have automated processes, you can have bots, you can have software that connects and messages for you. So there's a lot of bad advice being given out there by other quote unquote LinkedIn coaches or consultants. Oh, just automate it. Just have a service that connects and messages for you, that, nurtures your network for you. Well, that's not going to allow you to build your business. But it also violates the user agreement, which in the end could get you kicked off the platform completely. This is the big thing. Thought leadership content. And that's exactly why Nancy and I created this free template resource for you guys. And it's not just one, you get 3 high impact template posts for LinkedIn that all you have to do is fill in the blanks. We have tested this time and time again, not just with our own content, but with the members of our Expert Content Society, it's a private membership, private community where we give 24 of these types of templates for people to use every month for their content on LinkedIn. And we want feedback from our community members. And we've been hearing time and time again that they are seeing the highest engagement rate, the highest impressions of any posts they've ever posted on LinkedIn until now. And that's why we look at the data, we look at the research, we see what is working and what is not working. And this thought leadership storytelling type of framework is hitting home. It lands differently in the laps of the people that you're connected to on LinkedIn. You're not selling, you're not pitch slapping, you're not spamming people, you're not telling people to buy this and buy that and do this and do that. You are leaving them better. You are creating that bridge of know, like, and trust with your content. You want people to get to know you as easily and as quickly as possible. So the example that I went over with you today, again, is that whole story of what actually works on LinkedIn. Be human, be genuine, be authentic. Double, triple, quadruple down on forming as many quality and genuine connections with the people in your network. That's what wins. The more quality relationships that you have, the more quality business you will have and receive. That is just how the law of reciprocation works. You have to give in order to get. You give with high value with your content, and you will get something back. I promise you, this is exactly what Nancy and I have been doing for years and years and years. For me, it's been the last 12 and a half years. Nancy, it's been about the last 6 or 7 years, and it works. Our clients tell us it works. If you look at any of the content, and here's the thing, I don't want you to get caught up in the algorithms of LinkedIn, since there are 12 of them. Everyone gets so caught up on how many likes, how many this, how many that. Just post good content. 99% of people on LinkedIn are silent engagers, which means they're not posting content, they're not engaging, they're just looking, watching, reading, and listening. So if you're not posting consistent content, you're not posting good quality content, whether it be thought leadership or storytelling, you're missing your opportunity. So the number one thing as far as the type of content that will grow your revenue on LinkedIn is thought leadership and storytelling content. If you want to make it easier for yourself and you would like to have our free resource, which is the 3 high impact template posts for LinkedIn. Again, if you're watching on social, whether it be LinkedIn, YouTube, or Facebook, just type the words high impact in the comments and I will send you the direct link. If you're listening on the podcast, just go to the description. The link will be right there. Click on it. You'll get instant access. So again, the better the content, the better the result, the better the business. So I hope you found today's episode and training helpful. Love and gratitude, and I'll talk to you next time.